Welcome everyone to week 26 of Age of Empires 2 Top 5 Plays. Every week I try to come up with a theme for the week, whether that's quick walls, some fancy micro, a specific civilization on display, but this week I couldn't come up with a theme. And when I can't come up with a theme, it's less interesting for me to put the video together, and I feel like I'm letting you guys down. But I realize that, I have some expectation among the community. This is kind of what I'm known for in the community. And this is my way of giving back to the community. So many people have helped me become a better Age of Empires 2 player. And this is what I can offer. My video editing skills, my commentary. And just because I can't come up with a theme for the week, I don't think that's any reason for me not to put out a video. I mean, I'm not just here to show off some nice demo shots or mangonel hits week after week. It's trying to give a snapshot of Age of Empires. So when we look back in 5 or 10 years, or if we're still playing the game, we'll get an understanding of how the game progressed over time. It's your little weekly snapshot of Age of Empires 2. So I guess my challenge to you this week is to try to come up with the theme for the video. It's kind of like one of those caption this challenges. And I think I'm also a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a flaming camel clip this week again. I want to see some exploding cavalry. Speaking of exploding units, in 5th place we have Nili playing on Golden Swamp. This is a map that has been very tricky for me to learn. It seems pretty straightforward. I've seen plenty of games on Cup which is very similar to this map in both Hidden Cup 3 and Hidden Cup 2. And I still can't quite pick it up. But Nili here in the blue has a pretty good understanding of the potential of amphibious terrain.
Oh, baby! That just happened.
Well, that's definitely one way you can bring back a number disadvantage. In 4th place, we have Hera running into the same challenge. How can he instantly react to the number disadvantage he has in his base?
You can just run in here and he knows it. Yeah, this is not Jon Snow-like, but whatever. We gotta save the game anyway here. We had to save the game, we had to save the game.
Those walls don't even look like quick walls per Hera's norm, but man, do those results come fast. If you guys remember last week, Hera was playing a team game and he trapped some knights in his base using a gate in such a small space that I eventually called the highlight Hera's super trap. Hera was so proud of his play last week that he actually paused the game so he could show off to his teammates. And this week, in 3rd place, we have Daut trying some of his own quick walls.
I'm not talking to him.
It's a really good wall, Daut, I promise.
Right,
It's a really good wall.
Teach me how to do that.
It's a really good wall.
I did few team walls with you and... Man, those quick walls are fun as fuck. I'm sick, man. I'm sick. I'm
Quick wall in his life.
I'm sick. This you guys need to go to. I will post so you guys can watch VOD.
It's probably the most normal quick wall.
No. This was. Oh my god. I killed his card.
No way.
Yes. It happened.
Wow.
It happened.
Sick. You know that Slam rotated gates before you could rotate gates?
With palace
Yes,
that was.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, Slam didn't qualify for Hidden Cup.
Oh, wow.
Princess, relax.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
well, we are shooting points. I don't know.
Daut goes straight for the soul.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that little bit of extra commentary from Team Secret. That's why I'm so happy that team games are back on the schedule. In 2nd place this week, we have a player who's very well known in the Spanish-speaking Age of Empires community. He hasn't been featured yet in the Top 5 Plays series, but he is a 2K player who's been playing the game for definitely longer than I have. I don't even know how long he's been playing. Nacho here in the green is playing the classic matchup, which is a Huns War on Arabia. Cav Archer numbers matter so much because whoever is forced into producing skirms usually loses the match.
Gee!
That was really well done to trap those units in his base. That's why you always have to watch out while entering an opponent's base that you don't get trapped and lose all of your military. Before we get to first place this week, we have an honorable mention. I apparently am not the only caster who likes to analyze the strategy of other players. Here we have MBL in the blue taking a look at the strategy of his opponent, Viper.
Blacksmith needs to up. Look at him nerding with the wolves. Still going at it. Is he saving it? If you say, oh my god! No, 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 no! No! Not me! Fuck. Wait, I'm not up! I have to quick up.
And if you thought Viper's quick walls were good in the honorable mention, just wait until you see our first place clip this week. Viper is playing that same match against MBL on Cross, but now he has to face 2 villagers instead of 2 wolves.
Will I be safe? Which area would I be safe here? Hi! Oh! Oh! What? Take my sheepies. How you like that, woman? That's right. Don't chase me, I trap you. He's worried now. Oh, my eco is a mess. Oh, I can't help it, guys. I'm addicted.
I hope you enjoyed this week's top 5 plays. Remember that all of the clips can be found in the description, where you can go and support the original players or casters that recorded them. Likewise, I have a few extra fails this week that I'll post on Twitter. You can go ahead and follow me there at AOColin. That's Colin with just one L. I know it's always tricky to figure out how many L's I decide to put in my username. Next week, I hope to see some flaming camels. And remember, you can always submit a clip that you feel qualifies as a top play. Until then.